Okay, good morning dear students. Today we are in the measurement lab and today we are going to perform our practical which is named as calibration of energy meter using substandard meter. Okay, so we are having the first of all we need some apparatus. Okay, so these are the apparatus that on which we are going to perform. So the first one is this one is the trainer kit for calibration of energy meter. Here we are having our energy meter, and instead of using substandard meter we are using our here voltmeter and an ammeter, and using the time we will calculate the actual reading. Okay, so first of all I am going to show you the circuit diagram for this. So here we can see the circuit diagram. Here we are having a sinusoidal AC supply, okay, single phase AC supply. Using variac we can vary our input. Okay, now we are having an ammeter connected over here, then a voltmeter, then we are having here our energy meter, and here we are having load. Okay, so we are not using our substandard meter, so here in this kit we are not having that substandard energy meter also. So now we are going to connect our connections. Okay, first of all we will connect our load. Okay, so here we are connecting our load. From here you can see here the external load of 250 to 2000 watt. We are having here a load of lamp load of 1.2 kilowatt. Okay, so we are connecting it using the cords. Here and the second terminal over here. Now we are connecting our ammeter. Okay, so this one is our ammeter. Here it is. And now our voltmeter. Here we are having our voltmeter which is connected over here, and the second terminal of voltmeter to the another point. Okay, we have already connected our ammeter and voltmeter. Now we are connecting our energy meter. Okay, we are having here M, which stands for mains, which is connected to M terminal of energy meter, M here. Then second one is N1, which is connected over here, N1 neutral point. Then another N2, here we have connected N2 and your line L, it is connected. Okay, now we are having here wattmeter also, so we are connecting it also. Here M is connected to the wattmeter of M. Now V to your V, L line to wattmeter line, and see the common point to the common point of wattmeter. Okay, now we have already connected our all the meters to the circuit. Now we are giving the supply. The point P is connected to the output of variac here, and this neutral part is also connected to the variac. Okay, now our circuit is completed. Okay, now what will be the procedure for this and what we are observing in this? Okay, now this one is your observation table. Okay, here in your observation table you have to observe the value of voltage in the voltmeter, value of current in the ammeter, number of impulses on the energy meter. Then actual reading will be calculated using V into I into T in kilowatt hours. Okay, the voltage readings in voltmeter and current reading in ammeter and time okay, and then recorded energy. This will be calculated using the impulses in the energy meter, and then we will calculate our relative error, which is actual reading minus recorded reading upon actual reading. It will be the relative error will be recorded minus actual value divided by actual value into 100. Okay, this will be your formula for error. Now we are switching on our supply. Okay, initially our variac is set at 0 volts. Now we are increasing it gradually, and you can see on the voltmeter we are increasing it up to 220 volts. Okay, it is set. Now we can see our load also, which are bulbs and perfectly working. Okay, now you can see our voltmeter is also showing some reading. Okay, our ammeter is also showing some reading, and our energy meter is also showing some initial reading. And here you can see this LED which show your impulses. Okay, now on this energy meter you can see this 3200 impulse per kilowatt hour. Okay, it's the meter constant K, 3200 impulses per kilowatt hour. That means when it complete 3200 impulses, then it will consume 1 unit. Okay, or you can say 1 kilowatt hour will be consumed when 3200 impulses are completed. Okay, now here okay, now we are having here 1.2 kilowatt hour of 1.2 kilowatt of load. Here actually one bulb is short, so we can assume that it is of 1.1 kilowatt. Okay, each bulb is of 100 watts. So we are having here 11 bulbs which are perfectly working condition, and one bulb is short. So we are having here 1.1 kilowatt. Okay, now the voltmeter reading. Okay, now we are filling our observation table. Okay, here voltmeter is showing 220 volts. Okay, so we can put it here 220 volts, and your ammeter is showing 4.5 amperes. Okay, so we can say our ammeter is 4.5 amperes. Now okay, now with the help of our stopwatch we will calculate, or we will observe our impulses for 1 minute. Okay, so we can find our actual energy for 1 minute using the formula V into I into T, and recorded value using this energy meter for 1 minute. Okay, so please take out your stopwatch and start it. Okay, now using stopwatch for 1 minute. Okay, we will count the impulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay, so for 1 minute we are having 54 impulses. Okay, so number of impulses for 1 minute is 54. Now our actual reading V into I into T, using this formula we can calculate V into I into T divided by 1000 in kilowatt hours. Our V is 220 volts into our I is 4.5 amperes into T, say for 1 minute. So we can write it in R 1 by 60 divided by 1000. Now, okay, the calculation here we can get 0.0165 kilowatt hour. Now, for 1 minute, we are having 54 impulses. Okay, so our meter constant K, which is showing that 3200 impulses for 1 kilowatt hour. That means if we are having 3200 impulses, 1 unit is consumed or 1 kilowatt hour is consumed. So for 54 impulses, how much kilowatt hour is, or how much energy is consumed? So 54 impulses, it will give 54 divided by 3200. Okay, so this will be, so okay, this will be your 0.016875. So here we are having our actual value, here we are having record. Okay, this one is your actual value and this one is your recorded value. Now putting this into our observation table, the actual value is 0.0165 and your recorded value is 0.016875. Now your error, percentage error can be your recorded value minus actual value divided by actual value into 100. So this will be, this is your relative error, which is 2.27%. Okay, now this is our first set of observation. Here we are having our voltage, current, number of impulses, actual reading, recorded value, and our percentage error. This one is for 1.1 kilowatt of load. Now, using the same setup for 0.8 kilowatt. How will we be having 0.8 kilowatt? We will switch off two bulb. Okay. Okay, now it is 0.8 kilowatt. Now for this 0.8 kilowatt, okay, now for 0.8 kilowatt, we are having here voltage of 220, same as it is in the previous readings. And here we are having current in ammeter, which is showing 4 amperes. So we will again fill our observation table. Same 220 volts for voltage and current is now here 4 amperes. Now again we will count impulses for 1 minute, and using the formula we will calculate actual energy using V into I into T, and then recorded energy using the energy meter for 1 minute, and then we will calculate our relative error. Okay, in this way or in this manner we will calculate our percentage error. Okay, now for 0.8 kilowatt, we will calculate our impulses for 1 minute. Now let us start our stopwatch here. Okay. we are having 46 impulses. Okay, now use the formula V into I into T, fill this table, and we are already having our number of impulses, so we can calculate our recorded energy and then find the relative error. Okay, now similarly we will go for 0.6 kilowatt of load and so on. Okay, now for 0.6 kilowatt hour, now for 0.6 kilowatt we are calculating number of impulses. That is 36 impulses. ठीक, बस okay, we have already calculated our first set of reading, and I have already given you two sets of reading where we are having voltage of 220 volts, current of 4 ampere for 0.6 kilowatt, and 3 amperes for 0.6 kilowatt and 4 amperes for 0.8 kilowatt, and number of impulses for 0.8 kilowatt is 46 and number of impulses for 0.6 kilowatt is 36. Now calculate the remaining values. Okay, now calculate actual energy, recorded energy and errors. Okay, so this is our calibration of energy meter. Okay, so we have completed this. Now we will slowly decrease our voltage from 220 to 0. Okay, and we will switch off the supply. I hope all the students that you have got this experiment or we are working on it. Okay, and one more thing, we should, when you are present in the lab, you should check all the connections. Okay, should be properly connected, and do not touch any terminal of the supply, okay, or any terminal of the cord when it is in on condition, and do not exceed beyond the rated value, and make sure that all the connections are tight and clean. Okay, so this was your calibration of energy meter.